many discriminatory cases Section 5 has blocked?
No.
Over 1,000. And do you have a question?
I have a question. Do you have dates for those cases that are blocked?
No, but it says a study done by the Brennan Center for Justice reports that Voting Rights Act blocked more than 1,000 proposed discriminatory voting changes. Without Section 5's protections, these changes would have long-term effect on our minority voting. And we actually show that. We show that in our case by the fact that no sooner than Section 4 was struck down, thus not giving jurisdiction, just not giving jurisdiction to like a state like Texas, it's now putting in their new voter ID laws, which is going to disenfranchise 600,000 to 800,000 people.
Without evidence of the actual date, these 995 of these laws, 995 of these could have been, it could have happened before 1990. That's not recent. That's in the past. You have no evidence from when the when they was actually happened, the date. Okay, I have a question for you. Can you clarify your first contention, please?
My first contention about how the strike down in Section 4 leaves the government vulnerable. You want me to talk about how when we strike down Section 4, we leave a gap for these states to input voter ID laws. Like you said, the first generation barriers are gone. However, these are second generation barriers that are proven to be discriminatory to minorities as well.
Okay, so effectively you're arguing for the other side of federalism on the federal government side. You're arguing that the federal government is vulnerable because the states are gaining too much power by...
I don't get where you're coming from. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying that because Section 4 was stretched down and leaves a gap for the... Okay, I'm going to just link it back to the fact that it has stopped 1,000 discriminatory changes. So if it stopped it and then you strike it down, then that just means that they can implement these laws because there's no one keeping a magnifying glass over them to watch over them.
Okay.
Is that what you want to hear?
Sure, yeah. Let's move on. I have a question for you. Do you agree that the South's discrimination has changed since 1965?
I agree to the fact that since the VRA was in place, that it helped cause minority voting to increase. I can see to that fact. Do you not agree that? Do you believe that we should just because we've seen improvements that we should just cut out the VRA as a whole? Without assessing the fact that it has worked in the past.
I believe that we are taking away states' rights, and the VRA has stopped being the racial discrimination is not bad enough to justify taking away states' rights. You argue for individual rights, right?
Yeah,
correct?
because without the individuals, what is the state?
Without the state, look, what are the individuals? I mean, it's a pretty general question. I mean,
do you not agree that we break democracy as a whole?